It's been a minute since we got to sink our hands into some first chapter, so here we are with a box opening for channel member Minman. Minman is known for cracking the Lorcana, cracking the sorcery, and making the most of the experience on the secondary market. So we wanted to take a second and ask the question, are Lorcana singles worth opening? Is it worth cracking Disney Lorcana for the singles? So here we are, oh, by the way, we always open the box with something interesting. So we have a USB to USB-C converter here that we picked to open the box because, you know, we always like to keep it interesting. So here we go, we got all the packs open. We made sure to break all the seals because Ravensburger now actually, you know, put some plastic on their boxes. I know they wanted to save the environment in the first place, and now they realize, hey, we have to wrap our booster boxes. So here we are, and of course, we are making use of the super sweet, super sick MagicCon Chicago playmat. Let's get into it and talk some Lorcana singles. So Lorcana is an interesting game for single cards. The beautiful thing about Lorcana is that you get the chance as you get the Takai and the Yzma, as we'll put our cards up top here. The interesting thing is there are so many different ways to play Disney Lorcana that there are many singles that fly off the shelf for various reasons. You look at some other games and the biggest reasons, okay, hit already with the Stitch, and the biggest reasons that some of these cards move on the secondary market is solely for their hardcore playability in competitive events, how good the card is, and etc. And there is some of that with Disney Lorcana. Take a look at the new Into the Inkland set. We see some of the cards commanding crazy high early pre-release numbers are the cards that are probably going to be the most playable. Ooh, the Musketeer Tabard. Ooh, we're off the scene a little bit. The Musketeer Tabard. They're going to be the most playable if the couple first packs were a little high. Sorry about that. But Disney Lorcana has a bigger depth to it. Much like Magic the Gathering, there's a lot of cards that move for, you know, more casual formats. We look at things like Commander being a source of moving a lot of cards. And with Disney Lorcana, ooh, the double rare pack into the Prince Philip. We see a lot of these cards moving for, you know, the reasons of, hey, this is fun, I want to put this in my deck. But there's also the Pokemon aspect of, they might not be competitive cards, they might not be, you know, highly playable at the top end of the meta, but they're playable for fun, and they're super collectible characters that we've fallen in love with, as we see the Cusco. Cusco is a character that I have fallen in love with. If there was a super rare Cusco, like, I know there are rarer Cuscos, but I would definitely look at maybe collecting Cuscos like that. I love that movie. Underrated movie, Emperor's New Groove. So there's just a wide variety of reasons for people to purchase Disney Lorcana cards, and because of that, ooh, the Mickey Mouse and the Simba, and because of that, you see a lot of movement on the secondary market. And channel member Minman that actually purchased this box is doing a project where he's tracking EV of Disney Lorcana product, and he's doing a fantastic job. It's a really neat project that he is involved in, and I am really excited to kind of follow along because the EV of these boxes, as we see the Maleficent right away, look at this, good box so far. As we see that EV evolve, we see it evolve for a number of reasons. It doesn't just chase the meta. And other games we have seen, the game, you know, other games that we have followed on the channel, games we have opened boxes for, we see that the price of cards, the EV of boxes, and the value strictly follows the meta. It's interesting to see a game like Disney Lorcana shade more towards a mix of, ooh, the Aurora, nice pull, ooh, and the Sword of Truth. It's nice to see a game, God, look at how deep those tones are. See a game not follow directly that model, but kind of this hybrid model of, yes, competitive cards are good, they fetch a high price on the secondary market, but also collectible cards, cards people are just a fan of, as well as, you know, the Pokemonification of, I need all of this character in my life. Ooh, another Mickey Mouse. Look at the Mickey Mouse. We're getting a couple Mickey Mice. Mickey Mouses. Ooh, the Goofy. So big. Funny story, in my household, my daughter has expanded her Disney knowledge beyond just Minnie. For the longest time, it was Minnie. She said Minnie every 2 seconds. Now, she not only knows Minnie, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to brag here for a second. She knows Daisy, she knows Donald, she knows Mickey as, okay, hold on. We're in the Mickey Mouse challenge here. We're in the middle of the Mickey Mouse challenge here. Hold on, folks. We're in the middle of the Mickey Mouse challenge here. The challenge has given me a sudden chill. But she says Minnie, she says Daisy, she says Donald, she said Pluto, she said Mickey, and she even started saying Goofy. She goes, Oofy, Oofy. So we are, as a house here, the hometown TCG household is expanding its knowledge. This always makes me think of the Dr. Fauci from the pandemic and everything, and all the crazy Twitter stories and everything. I'm just not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. You get my drift. Just, ooh, foil genie. Let's go. Get us a sleeve. We got the foil genie. Okay, nice hit there. So it's funny to see, like, when you have a little one, you start to see like why Disney Lorcana is what it is and why it's going to continue to grow and be successful. Now we are approaching Into the Inklands, the third release of Disney Lorcana, as we the back-to-back Mulan and the Donald Duck. Donald. I hear that so much in my house right now. I can't help but like hear these names in her voice. We are going to see if they can maintain this, and it has been a position of mine, as well as other people in the TCG community that I talk to and we do a lot of content with together and stuff, that you have to stay consistent. You have to, the Ursula. Let's go. This box is pretty nuts so far. Pretty crazy box. And the foil magic room. You have to be able to consistently keep performing, and Ravensburger and Disney Lorcana hit the ground with a lot of turmoil. The first chapter was really hard to find. It was hard to get your hand on product. It was crazy expensive. The singles were wild. Ooh, Stitch. And the Stampede in the Pride Lands. So it's nice to see them not only recover but seem to do well, but I need to see them continue to do that to really consider them a mainstay in the space over a long time. This card is a house in the precons. This card is a house in the precons. Ooh, and the Marshmallow into the Befuddle. And I want to hear what you think. Are you guys pretty consistent on the fact that Disney Lorcana needs to stick around and do this for the long term? Or do you think Disney Lorcana has already surpassed expectations, crushed the competition, is here to stay? I am, leaning into, Tinkerbell. If you're going to get a card, like this is one of the ones to get. Ooh, Coconut Basket, another house in the precons. I love the Coconut Basket. Do you guys think that it needs to keep proving itself, or do you think it's landed, it's here, and it's ready to go? The reason I think it needs to keep proving itself is Disney is able to catch lightning in a bottle. I've said, from my own experience, and look at the singles that we talked about moving in this box opening. Oh, geez, this box right here is so... My goodness. Okay, man, you got yourself a nice box. Let's see if we can hit and enchant it just to wrap things up for you. I do believe that while it's crushing it, Disney Lorcana is doing very good. I need to see consistency. We've seen so many games come out, crush early, but then hit that stumbling block and not really recover. We've got a lot of indie TCGs that fall in that category, and while it doesn't kill the game, it doesn't mean like the game is over. It does severely limit the potential and what the game could have been or would have been had it, either not stumbled or settled itself after the stumble a little more quickly. So I need to see how Ravensburger is going to handle the first stumble, because it is going to happen. And by the first, I mean more so than just their print run issues. Ooh, look at that. This crab is so shiny, and now my channel is demonetized. I do think it's got a good chance. Listen, I love it. I have, friends and family that have gotten involved in Disney Lorcana as we see Maui. If you've stuck around this long, I got a question. My wife thinks I should go as Maui for Halloween. I think there's no chance. This guy is massive. This is Dwayne Johnson. I don't think I'm confident enough to do that. I don't think I'm ready to humiliate myself enough to go as Maui. But I will, I'll take some comment section input. My wife's like, oh, Cameron can go as Moana, you can go as Maui. I'm like, that feels like a bad idea as far as I'm concerned. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I am excited to follow along. I am excited to continue to watch Disney Lorcana singles just fly off the shelf. The last story is going to be, again, from channel member Minman, who's looking and listing a bunch of singles and is noticing they're flying so fast that retailers don't necessarily have to be the cheapest to... the cheapest listing on TCG Player. The singles are flying so much that they are digging into more expensive listings moving. Oh, the Hades. God, that card is good looking. The more expensive listings moving before more get listed. So again, all those reasons that singles are moving are very interesting to me. I am excited to follow along. I hope you guys are too. I hope you are enjoying some of the box opening content on the channel as a little bit of, you know, kind of Sunday fun day material as we see the Captain Hook, the Maui, and the Flounder in the close here. We are digging. I think I gotta go back and look through some of the early packs. We're digging in the close here. Oh, come on. Come on, something sweet. Come on, something sweet. A Whole New World. Okay, a good hit on the Whole New World. We like that hit. Extremely good card. Mulan is a fine hit. And, okay, the Hakuna Matata. It is a wonderful phrase. Thank you so much for hanging out today. We got to go back through the first couple packs here. I think I may have, as I was flipping super fast. Yeah, that's what I thought. I may have missed one or two. Let's go back. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I knew it. I knew it. And hey, you know what the best part of this is? I got to it. I got to it before the comment section got in and roasted me. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, we found everything we're looking for. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and we will see you around. All right, goodbye.